It's that time again. Reveals are coming. We have a brand new event happening over at Warhammer World itself. It's the Warhammer World anniversary, and they are saying there's going to be new models shown off. So, of course, we're doing what we always do on the channel. We're going to do a hopes and predictions video. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So let's start with the big one, and that of course is Warhammer 40,000. Now the one thing to remember that in the month of March, because I'm recording this in February, that we are going to get two big reveal shows. The Warhammer anniversary is happening on the 2nd and 3rd of March, and then you have Adepticon, which is happening around the 18th of March, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. So two big reveal events, and I feel like they're going to spread the 40k over these two events. I personally feel one of two big things is going to happen this weekend at Warhammer World. We're going to either see orcs or custodians. We're not going to see any more of the Kroot. The Kroot have more or less been pushed out there by GW. We saw the fancy Kroot box, which is going to be limited edition. By the way, once it's gone, it's gone. It's got to have its limited edition codex in there, etc., etc., just like the Deathwing box. We've seen all the other Kroot models that they put out on the Warhammer community, Monday previews and stuff like that. So I'm leaning now, what they're going to be showing off is either the brand new Orc releases or the brand new Custodian releases. So when it comes to the orcs, as I've spoken about before, and GW have given us a little preview of this as well, is that the brand new Orc HQ is going to be a mech in like a Tony Stark Hulkbuster suit. That's what I'm hearing through the whispers of the warp. In terms of size, I am hearing it's supposed to be like a big boy, chunky boy. I'm not saying it's going to be like Gaz Skull size. Hopefully it's Gaz Skull size. Redemptor Dreadnought size would be absolutely perfect. A massive big mech boy in his big suit coming, just punching Redemptors in the face. This is something I would absolutely love to see. Maybe they could put out an article about the actual Orc release itself. That's it, if it is Orcs. Again, we'll talk about the Custodians in a second, because again, another of the rumors from the warp is that the Orcs are going to be getting a box set along with their release. Now, it's not a box set like the Kroot box set where it's going to be a bunch of brand new models. It's going to be like a Christmas box set where it's got to have like a fancy HQ in there, and I'm hearing the fancy HQ is this new mech guy. Apparently there's a Stomper in this box, and there's a bunch of Orc boys in this box set as well. A Stomper in a box is just like mind-blowing to me. Like, Stompers are not even a thing in Orc armies. Like, it's more or less narrative people bring Stompers because they're so overcosted and they don't really do a lot for the points on the tabletop. But let's see if that rumor plays out, because if that rumor does play out, then that actually goes into what we're hearing about Custodians. And this is another big thing as well. Again, we've seen the preview of the new Custodian guy in the shadows. He's got like this melter lance and everything like that. Apparently that is the only Custodian release that is happening with the drop of their codex this spring. And again, just like the Orcs, they're rumored to be getting a box set as well. If I'm not mistaken, it was 6 bikes, 6 Terminators, a couple of the normal Custodians with, you know, spears, and you can build them as shields and stuff. Not Wardens, just the normal ones, and a HQ in there as well, a Shield Captain. Now, the debate at this moment in time, if the Shield Captain is going to be this new chap with the Melter Lance. If the box set does turn out to be true, and the Orc box set is like the Orc mech and the Stomper and stuff and the boys, then I feel like the Custodian box set is going to be the chap with the Melter Spear as well. It just makes sense for GW to do that. That's what they want to be doing. That's what it appears they're doing, is pushing out box sets with these new models inside of them. I do feel Chaos is potentially going to be left for Adepticon, because Chaos, I'm hearing, is going to be one of the last launches in spring. It's Kroot next, then it's either Orcs or Custodians. I feel like it's going to be Kroot, then Custodians, then Orcs, and then Chaos. I feel like that's how Games Workshop is going to release these coming armies in spring. In terms of the other stuff which we know that's coming, which is Genestealer Cults and Sisters of Battle, I have heard a few more rumors around that. Apparently the Sister HQ is some type of flyer unit. I'm not saying it's going to be an aircraft. I mean like a HQ unit with a backpack. No idea what that could be. Sister players, what do you need for your army? Like, what is like could fit in your army, something with a backpack on, or jump pack, should I say, flying around, purging all the Xenos and heretics. Genestealer Cults, I'm hearing, is going to be a HQ as well. Not sure what it is at this moment in time, but it's nothing like a brand new unit being added. We are technically going to get a new unit added for the Genestealer Cults, and that is Brood Brothers, but that is all about the kill team, which we'll talk about just in a second. Now, there's two things I really hope that GW teases at either this event or the Adepticon event, more or less this event, because I want it really now, and that is something that we've all been talking about, and that is the Krieg, the Death Core of Krieg. We've been talking about it for so bloody long. The rumors are all saying that it's going plastic. We're going to get a brand new plastic range of guard, and it's going to be aimed at the Kriegers. Do I think it's going to happen at this weekend or either Adepticon? No, but I could hope. If not that, then maybe the more logical choice could be Agents of the Imperium, because we're getting a lot of information around Agents of the Imperium. The White Dwarfs are starting to tease them now. This month, March's White Dwarf is all about the Inquisition. I'm going to be doing videos covering all the amazing things in that when actually that hits. So I really do think the gears are starting to turn now to that big summer launch for the potential of the Agents of the Imperium Codex and what he's got to be put in there. And I know we've spoken about like Death Watch maybe being folded into there because the Death Watch deserve their own codex now. I'm not too sure. I'm not really going to get into those debates. I just want a codex that is full of awesome, amazing, bloody lore. Now, going back 30,000 years, let's talk about the Horus Heresy, because this is the time for the Horus Heresy people. We've just had the reveals that the brand new Horus Heresy Soul Auxiliary box set is going on pre-order this Saturday. When I say this Saturday, it's basically the 2nd of March as I'm recording this video. That is when they're going to go in pre-order. So I feel like this is the start now of Horus Heresy getting a lot of love. I've talked about this before, about characters that are going to be coming. Shadrach is apparently out there. Shadrach Meduson, you know, the hero of the Iron Hands. Apparently Barbarous Dantioch is supposed to be out there for the Iron Warriors. These are some of the big characters that Games Workshop can be showing off for that game system. But I do feel like more is going to be shown off. Stuff that we've technically been teased with. The Command Squad for Space Marines. I think it's a Mark III Command Squad, if I'm not mistaken. I think they give a little preview out. The rumors are whispering that there's definitely a Command Squad in the works by Games Workshop. Fully plastic Command Squad coming for the Horus Heresy, but we haven't really seen anything massive or it really teased or talked about. Well, then again, we have seen a teaser. It was in the little trailer, but something more than that from Games Workshop. So I feel that either this weekend or the Adepticon weekend, we could be getting some big Horus Heresy reveals, and deservedly so. Again, one of the rumors that I've heard about the Horus Heresy, once they start getting the Soul Auxiliary out, which they're starting right now, this is the start of the Soul Auxiliary, once that is all finished, the next army comes into the Horus Heresy, and that is Mechanicum. Mechanicum are supposed to be getting a big, big plastic release as well. Do I think it's going to be shown off or teased at Adepticon or this weekend at Warhammer World? Probably not, but that is definitely out there on the horizon. Now, going back to Warhammer 40,000, and this time talking about the specialist games, which is Kill Team, a lot of people keep asking me, when is the Mandrakes, when is the Night Lord box going to be out there? Your guess is as good as mine. There's a lot of issues I'm hearing about at Games Workshop in terms of production, in terms of getting stuff out at the warehouse. I think I'm going to do a full video covering that itself. There's some videos out there at the moment which have completely missed the subject and are more like drama videos a part of it, but they're really missing the core issue, is that Games Workshop literally cannot keep up with demand of their products. It's that bloody popular. But again, that's another debate for another time. I'm sure the Mandrakes and the Night Lords are going to be out very, very soon. The next Kill Team, which I keep hearing about anyway in the rumorverse, is going to be Brood Brothers, which is going to be the brand new Cadian Infantry Guard sprues with Genestealer Cult upgrades. That is going to be the upgrade things. The brand new models in there are supposed to be Votan Pioneers. The Pioneers that are normally on their little hover bikes, apparently they're dumping them, and it's just Votan Pioneers on foot. They're supposed to be all the brand new models coming in Kill Team. Apparently, there's so much that's going to be happening with Kill Team. I'm hearing around summertime, potentially there's going to be a new rules hitting Kill Team. I don't know what those rules will be. I can speculate, because this is one of the glory speculation videos that we always do, that maybe this is the time, and these are all the rumors that we've been hearing about, is Kill Team going from the ground to the air. Because we've heard about Tempestus Scions, with jump packs on them. We've heard about Swooping Hawks and stuff like that. Maybe these are the box sets now where Kill Team goes from the ground to the air, and we can start adding more of the flyer base Kill Teams to the Kill Team game itself. And jumping from one game system to another game system, that is Warhammer the Old World. I absolutely love Warhammer the Old World. I love the models, I love the lore, I just love everything about it. Yes, we've had some drama, some rocky roads in the past couple of days about Kislev and Cafe, with that weird statement that GW just didn't need to put out there, but they did it anyway. But I'm hoping we get to see a little bit more. We've just had like a pre-order announcement, like all the Bretonnia stuff, all the old stuff is going to be coming out, like the Green Knight and, the Robbie Savage looking knight with the weird face. He's coming out. But for me, I'm hoping we see the next armies now. Orcs and Goblins have just had their preview last time, and the rumor was that I was hearing about it's going to be Orcs and Goblins and Dwarves. And as someone who's building a Dwarf army, I'm really excited to see what they're potentially going to be getting for their HQ choices. I think one thing that I would like to see with Warhammer the Old World is some characters, some new characters being introduced. But I think what they're planning is they're putting out just the basic armies with some HQs this year. Then maybe next year or towards the end of this year, that's when they've got to start putting out the heroes from this time, like Emperor Sigismund and stuff like that, like the Dwarf King from this era, whoever the big orc war bosses, the High Elf and the Wood Elves and the Beastmen and the Empire, everything like that. I think the characters are going to be like the second round refresh once they've got the basic armies out. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we get to see some awesome old world stuff this weekend at the Warhammer World anniversary. And just to end the video, I'm going to talk about something which I don't normally talk about, and that is Age of Sigmar. Yes, brothers, burn me at the stake, because there's some of you that ask me questions about AOS, and I do have some rumors about AOS. It's the same rumors that I've been spewing now for the past, 6 months, and that is AOS, the next edition, is launching this summer. This is why I don't believe the Emperor's Children are going to be out this year, because the big focus from Games Workshop is going to be on that AOS new edition launch. Do I feel like it's going to be previewed this weekend? Maybe Adepticon? Maybe. Just maybe there's a chance it could be thumbed in there, because we all know, what I've been saying about in the room is that it's Skaven versus Stormcast. New Skaven models, new Stormcast models. I think Stormcast are basically the Space Marines of AOS, so they're always going to be in the box set. But it's the Skaven, the brand new Skaven models. I know there's a lot of people who are interested in this because they want to take those Skaven models and they want to use them in Old World as different types of models. So hopefully you guys get a whole bunch of brand new Ratmen that you can use in both Old World and AOS. Right, that's enough waffling for me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. As always, if you've got any thoughts, feedback, predictions of yourself, what you'd like to see, what you want to see, post it down below and we can have a nice little chin wag down there as we always do. See you now. Have a great day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Enjoy yourself. See you in a bit and bye-bye.